Today we're going to practice the rose spiral breath of the Divine Mother. And this is a journey through the full toroidal breath spiral. And we're going to be infusing it with the rose pink ray of unconditional love and divine remembrance from the Divine Mother. So to begin, find a comfortable position. You can be sitting up with your spine straight or laying down. Eyes are closed, and place one hand over your heart and the other over your womb space, and just breathe gently without any intentional breath work here. Just feel your belly rise naturally and fall with your natural breath. And as you're breathing, we will call upon the rose pink ray of the Divine Mother as the frequency of divine love, compassion, and remembrance. And we're going to enter the spiral of the Grail Heart, where breath becomes light and light becomes form. And now beginning, we're going to take a nice slow inhale, breathing slowly and drawing light from the Divine Mother field above your head. So as you inhale, feel a spiral coming from above your head, descending down through your crown like a soft pink spiral of light, and let it enter your sacred heart, the chamber of coherence and truth. I just want you to go ahead and breathe comfortably here, centered in the sacred Grail Heart for a moment before we progress. And inviting in the Holy Spirit to enter into the Sacred Heart. Feel the gentle presence enter. And have the beautiful, soft reverence for this presence, the breath of Source. And now inviting the element of love to enter the Sacred Heart, the organizing and harmonizing principle of the other elements. And just focusing here for a moment in the Sacred Heart. Your breath is normal and soft as you feel your field change with the presence of these sacred elements. And on your next exhale, we're going to continue the spiral down through the womb, releasing the breath downward, spiraling through the womb and allowing the rose pink ray to descend into the crystal core of the earth. This is the descent of the Divine Feminine, the spiral of creation. And now let's do a hold as you center your focus in the heart womb of Gaia, in the center of the earth. And just pause briefly to feel the warmth. This is the womb of light, where form is born into stillness. Now inhaling up from the center of the earth, feel that spiral. Imagine that pink vortex coming up through your feet from Gaia's core, spiraling through your womb and up into your sacred heart, to feel the earth's memory ascending through you. And here we're holding briefly again in that sacred heart portal, pausing to feel the union of earth and heaven. This is the Grail womb heart axis, where breath becomes the bridge between heaven and earth. And now as you exhale, we're going to rise that spiral back up through the crown. Release the breath upward, spiraling back to Source, and let the rose pink ray return to the Divine Mother. This is the completion of the spiral, and you can hold it for just a moment above the crown. Pause, feel the stillness, and this is the breath of the Divine Mother, where all spirals begin and end. Let's run through the breath one more time. inhaling from above the crown, descending, breathing in slowly, drawing the light down from the Divine Mother field into the Sacred Heart. A brief pause in the Sacred Heart, stillness. And then exhaling as you push that spiral down through the womb, allowing the rose pink ray to descend into the crystal core of the earth, holding in the heart womb of Gaia, the womb of light, and then inhaling back up through the feet, up through the root, your womb, up into the Sacred Heart, holding in the Sacred Heart portal, feeling the union of heaven and earth. And now the exhale, bringing and rising that spiral back up through the crown, all the way up back into the Divine Mother field. And then a slight hold above the crown. Feel the stillness of the completion of the breath of the double spiral of the Divine Mother. And now again, inhaling, and one more time. As we inhale, pulling that spiral, the pink, ruby pink spiral, breathing it down into the Sacred Heart, holding in the Sacred Heart. And then as you exhale, spiraling down through the womb, all the way down to the crystalline core of the earth, holding there just for a brief moment. And inhaling back up through the womb into the heart, holding in the heart. And then as you exhale, pushing that spiral back up from the heart up through the crown and back into the source field of the Divine Mother, and holding just for a moment in that field. And you can repeat this spiral as many times as you feel called. Each cycle that you complete deepens the coherence of your own field, and it aligns you with the geometry of divine embodiment and the union of heaven and earth as inner union. And when you feel ready and complete, you can place both hands over your heart and whisper softly, I am the spiral, I am the breath, I am the rose.